Louisiana beer reviews. Pick of the Litter Lager, 4.6% alcohol, 15 bitterness units. This is from Wasserhund, Brewing Company of Virginia. It's a deliciously crisp American lager with rice and corn, adjuncts added. Pushing that. I remember back in 1996, I thought the whole concept was to get away from the adjunct lagers, the rice and the corn, and they said to make more purified beer. Well, I don't know. Somehow, maybe I missed the point of the craft brewing. But this was sent to me by Doug in Virginia. Thank you, Douglas, independent craft brewer. I don't see a date, guys, but I think, like somebody was pointing out, these usually come in those plastic cap 4-packs or 6-packs, and they'll have a sticker, like with the sticker gun, will have the date on it, and then when you break it apart to sell for singles, or like Douglas did just to share and drink himself also, then they don't have the date on the actual can. But regardless, I think it's fresh. He didn't buy this too far back. There's 545 original check-ins on Untappd. Rate Beer doesn't have it listed, and Beer Advocate has 1 check-in. And this is the first video review for this product in the world. Orangey's ringing that bell to come in, but I want to make her stay outside. She's been inside too long. She's going to get used to this cold weather. Thick, white head, and it is a clear straw appearance. I'm going to have to let her in because she's not going to stop making that noise. Can't stay in for too long. Come on. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go out. I picked this Anheuser-Busch glass because they do have a number of adjunct lagers that use both rice and corn. Molson Coors, they pretty much all just corn products in theirs. Budweiser itself uses rice only, Budweiser and Bud Light. But then there's a lot of Anheuser-Busch that use a blend, rice and corn. Okay. And I believe they have a brewery in Virginia. Yeah, it smells kind of like a Rolling Rock. That's 4.4. This is 4.6, which is Middle High Life territory. But Rolling Rock is one of those blends. Yeah, nice if you like multi-grain beers. Now it's acceptable in the craft beer world. 10 years ago, it had been just seen as like people they're making a joke. You know, it's a joke. Yeah, sweet, white bread, a little bit of white bread crust, a little tingle of hops. Medium body, crisp finish. Yeah, it could just be any of those others that I named, Rolling Rock. Has a little bit more hop bitterness than those, though, because those are not even going up to 15 IBUs. Most of them be around 10. And that makes a difference. On the sweetness scale here, this is like 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness, it's 2, maybe 2.5 out of 5 hop cones, so it's more pronounced. There's only one American adjunct lager that I'm aware of that has decent hop bitterness, and that is the Milwaukee's Best Light, which is 2 out of 5 hop cones, where all the rest are just 1 out of 5. I guess they give it a little extra hop action to give it some standout ability, being that it's the lowest priced macro product really in Louisiana. That and Keystone. So I was going to say, I was going to name a few. But then I was thinking, Natural Light is light. Natty Daddy is double strength, basically. It's the same ingredients. They say on their website, same exact ingredients as Natty Light, but just double to 8%. I guess there really isn't one that they make that is comparable to this. Because they don't really have a standard ABV 4.6 adjunct lager, but with the 15 IBUs. That's what's given this the extra character. I know it wants nice lacing too. You don't get that with an ABV. You will with Miller though. Beers. There was a natural premium Pilsner. They call it natural Pilsner. Probably, obviously, wasn't a real Pilsner with adjuncts, but I never saw it. By the time I started tasting beer in February '96, it was off the market. So this does have lots of similarities to your major American adjunct lagers from Anheuser-Busch, Molson Coors, Pabst Brewing Company. Besides those three, there really aren't any. Excuse me. Still getting better, but not there quite. Yeah, this would beat them all, I think. And there's some Louisiana locals that are starting to do things like this. There's Catahoula Common in Hammond, Louisiana, but it's blander than this. From my recollection, it doesn't come up to this standard. So score time. I think it deserves a really strong 8. We're going to go with 9.6 out of 10. Now, somebody might say that's too high for an American adjunct lager. They don't rate that high. They're not that good. I don't like them. They'll say that. They are that good if they're made right. So 9.6 out of 10. If you say, well, what's a great American adjunct lager that's not like DKML, that's 15%, that won't, knock me out, but it's pleasant, enjoyable, that would go well with coastal cuisine. This would be it, but now the problem is, can you find it? I know I can. He sent it to me. Doesn't mean it wouldn't show up in a week. We get some obscure Virginia craft beers. I saw a DIPA from one of them, a Total Wine. I checked the date. It was Best Buy 2021, like summer 2021, and this was in summer 2022. And I was like, why did they leave all this stuff on the shelves forever? And that's not just that store. That's all around. Anyway, so Les Bon Temps Roulé, a most excellent American adjunct lager. Looks better than the typical ones and tastes a lot better than the typical ones. If you do see it, buy it and try it, and I'm almost sure you're going to love it. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Chesapeake, Virginia, or Virginia Beach, Virginia, and visit. I don't know about a tour of something so small, but they might. It's really more like a brew pub restaurant. Wasserhund Brewing.